Olok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
If you truly are the Master of the Greybeards, then you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
I take it you also know I am here, then.
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Speak. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. Understand fire as the Dove do. Show me what you can do. Treat me not as mortal. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
I need to learn a shout which has the power to bring down dragons.
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Yes, I need to stop Alduin and the chaos he brings.
Alduin Comet Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Cross. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
This can't be. There must be some way I can learn this shout.
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
If I am capable of stopping the end of this world, then I have to act.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
To sit idle while the world crumbles is one's own choice to quicken their demise.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
I mean no disrespect, but I need answers, not more questions.
Drem, patience. I am answering in my way. This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
They used Dragonren to defeat him? Did they defeat him with this shout?
Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
I'm familiar with the magic casting scrolls, but an Elder Scroll? What is that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kelle, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofasuyer.
All of this power, the shout, the scroll, it didn't even defeat Alduin. It just sent him forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
What am I supposed to do? There's only me. There were a whole team of ancient Nords.
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern or Arngir might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. It was said to but I meditate. No will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word in your that? Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, which calls to you, it is think that is Fus. Let it which calls to Faith pond that is fine. Vomit the I warned them. Yeah, but I was far from him. Return, but then you will see them. Wooth, they were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin.
So, you spoke to Parthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout?
No, but he is assisting me to discover how.
Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the Ancients used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock in trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. You have learned, but there are finding these perhaps have you if the world is meant to such blood. Take your question to the cult. We have felt the whisper of a word. The Blades, they carried out a genocide of it was created their whole when you learn in order to learn and use this shout, that may but stop dragon. But again, perhaps we would have avoid although the true in the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and that your destiny. If you remember to use your voice, the voice, although the true in the contemplation of the sky, he was a great. He was the Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the world. He eventually overcame all.
Destruction magic's fine. Just Don't go burn down in the building.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
I've come seeking something of great importance. Are you in charge here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
I must speak with the overseer of this college. May I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I seek the knowledge of the Elder Scrolls.
Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
A test for the Dragonborn?
You know, I
Bring
think you're right.
it on.
I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. What's the hurry?
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl?
Well, not exactly. I know it holds great power, but...
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price? For what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
Wow, that's a lot for one mind. Well, despite all of that, it is of divine importance that I have one.
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Well, I'm no thief, but by the gods and the Greybeards, I need that scroll.
What about? Wait, are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. The strong, for an outsider like you to be accepted, trust like that is not freely given. We've been keeping this collection since Mages need to be reminded to be careful. As a matter, he hold him. Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about.
This Ruminations
Check it
book is... it's incomprehensible.
Be careful. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? All right, then. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
He's dead.
Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years. And we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.